So I was praying to God that will say no, but God definitely had different plans, and I'll say today were amazing plans. So I was 15 years old when I came to Hope. I was 14 when I came from Honduras to live with my parents, my dad and my stepmom and my step siblings. I lived with them for a year. Things didn't go according to our will. So my stepmom heard from her church that we were attending about Hope Children's Home. At first, I was not happy. I wanted it to say no. I wanted to come back to Honduras because that's what I knew. So I knew life there. I didn't know life in America. I didn't know the language. And now I still have an accent. And I remember especially Carmen and Malik helping me out. I remember this time, I was like the first time that I came to Hope, the first day. And I remember them being so polite and nice, but I didn't understand anything they were saying. And I just remember sitting there crying, and Malik came over and he just like tried to talk to me in Spanish and like the best he could. Sorry. And I just remember that moment thinking, wow, these people didn't know me, and they were being so friendly and so kind. Sorry. And that's one of the reasons I love my whole family. They've always been there for me in any situation. Everything was new. Coming to Hope was extremely new. It was a big family, a lot of kids, a lot of buildings, a big property. So it was extremely new. So I was praying to God that will say no, but God definitely had different plans, and I'll say today were amazing plans. I came to love Hope Children's Home. I came to love my family. I have a lot of siblings: Stephanie, Belen, Blake, Jose, all them. Johnny, I think all those kids, now we are family. We grew up together. We have seen each other grow, and we have seen each other grow in the ministry as well, which is great. One of my biggest desire was to work with kids, I guess, because, my background and when I went through growing up in Honduras and coming here and loving the kids, I decided as I graduated to stay and work here and work with the little ones.
That's about when we met. We had a friend who, they were roommates. So she's like, hey, I want you to meet Nelly. And she started inviting me down for game nights so that we could get to know each other. So 2016, we had reconnected, and then we started dating and counted down the days until we got married.
So when we decided where to get married, the place and everything, we, what a better place to Hope Children's Home, where I grew up. And, my family was here, all my siblings were here. Pastor Mike, my dad figure, walked me through the aisle.
About a month after we got married, we started a new adventure. We became pregnant with who's now our son, Michael.
Which Michael is named after Pastor Mike. His name is Michael Allen. Michael is because of Pastor Mike, and Allen because of DJ. So, that was a special moment for us as well, because, they were there, and, our son is named after my father figure, which is, also a blessing.
Probably about 6 months after she had left Hope, I would start mentioning, what if we went back to Hope? And at that point, she was not ready to go back to Hope.
I was against it. Not because it was bad, just because, I grew up there, I worked there, and I feel like I needed to prove myself. About
a year after I started praying, she started I could see little hints of her heart changing. They asked us where we saw ourselves in the ministry. And we told them we would be willing to do anything. Wherever they needed us, except for maintenance, because they would have to fire me. I'm not a very good maintenance man. So they offered us the positions to come back and work at Hope. And now we're so excited to be here.
We are back with, the ministry we love. And I'm excited to be back with my little nuggets, working with them every single day, which I love. We're excited to see what God has in store for us. Seeing our son also grow up with family and everybody around us. We're excited to see what God has in store, and to watch the blessings every single day to happen here at Hope.
Looking back, it's amazing to see God's design and how he's put Hope in the middle of all of it. From Nelly being a child here and then staff to now being here and working and making a difference in other people's lives. It just amazes us to see how everything has come full circle, and just excited to see what is next in store for us.